And hello once again to my amazing abbreviated redstone tutorial. In today's episode I will be going over machines and how they work. We'll start off with command blocks because I'm going to use them to operate this first machine. You put in a code, a command, cancel, as in like TP KubosKube relative up one block. Alright, you do something like that, you put in a command and it does it. You can get this in creative mode via the give command, give your name 137. That is the name of the command block. You can, well actually that's going to be null and void now. It's actually give, and I'll go ahead and use one of the command block parameters, give the nearest person, Minecraft command block, and it gives 1 to me because I'm the closest person. I used relative parameters in the command blocks because that will refer to where the command block is at and move it. So this one is a set block for redstone, it'll put 1 there, and this is a error block, so actually pushing this button is going to be like pushing a button here. So here we go. This is the difference between a dispenser, which will actually throw items as if you were throwing them, and then here we have a dropper, which will drop them as if you were pressing the default button Q for dropping items. So I'll go ahead and press it. You'll see it threw out an arrow and a snowball. I'll press it again. It threw out the snowball and the arrow, and this last one is an experience bottle. So that's the difference. This one is good for transferring items because you can transfer them from one storage medium to another. So I'll put it here, and I'll grab myself a hopper, put these two back in it, push the button. This one clicked because it had nothing in it, this one clicked because it had nothing in it, but this one put the dropper into this hopper here, and this hopper transferred it over to here. And if I push it again, it'll drop it out. And if I push it again, it'll drop that last one out. So that's this tutorial bit done and done. These are note blocks. You activate them with a redstone pulse and they make a sound. They make different sounds based on what you put them on, and you can right click on them to change the pitch. Over here we have pistons. This is a sticky piston, this is a normal piston, and this is a normal piston. What these do, what I'm doing here is I'm showing you two things at once. Sticky pistons can push and pull. Regular pistons only push, but if you have sand on top of it, it'll fall back down. This is an example that it will not pull it back. So you push it, and if you saw that, that turned into an entity while it was falling. That one just pulled it back down. And this one is still sitting there. So I'll go ahead and show you. Slime on this one, no slime, no slime. Here we have weighted pressure plates and a wooden pressure plate. This is also sort of a combo tutorial for the TNT. Weighted pressure plates, they turn on of course, but they don't do the default 15 value. You have to put stuff on it to raise the value. So if I just grab some redstone here and throw it on here, it'll light up 1. But this is the light pressure plate. Weighted pressure plate, light, and if I throw more than one item on here, it lights up another block. It lights up 1 block for every item, up to 15. This one, however, takes many items to even go to the second pulse. So we'll go ahead and speed up this process by grabbing some of these fish. Sit here and keep throwing them on there. That was a disappointment. Or perhaps, rather, it's an embarrassment. Hop over here. And I have Optifine installed, so I'm going to hold control and it's going to look weird. Huh. That's weird. I guess you have to have multiple entities on it. I'll go ahead and construct something like that real quick to show you what I mean. Grab an entity that can exist on peaceful mode. There we go. Having multiple entities works apparently. There's that. And this wooden pressure plate here, what it does is it creates the default signal of 15. I'm not going to show you that because, well, it'll blow this up. TNT, it explodes when you apply redstone. Go figure. Die, villagers. Close enough. Over here we have plenty of hoppers and the comparators. I'll be showing you hoppers over there, but over here I just use them because I have a small inventory. I put an item inside this one, as you can see, but this is a repeater. It does not get the value, it does not store the value, it does not do anything with what's inside of the hopper. This is another hopper, it has one item in it, so this comparator is currently turned on. It does that. This hopper is completely full of fish. All of it is fish. Lights up all 15 blocks. If I take one fish out, it unlights the last one. Comparators will only put out a percentage of what's inside the storage medium. So if I grab some swords here, pop one in, it lights up 3. Pop another one in, lights up 3. Lights up 3 more. Lights up yet another 3. And lights up all of them. Over here we have hoppers. This is a regular chest. This is a regular chest. This is just a hopper pointing into that chest. You can point hoppers at things by holding shift and then right-clicking on something with a interface to, instead of open the interface, place the block. Otherwise, if I don't hold shift, it just opens the chest. Okay, so I'll grab some fish here. What hoppers do is they pull items from what's above it and put it into what it's pointing at. You can use this to make grand hopper chains. Cool story. Whenever you apply power to a hopper, though, it stops. So this trapped chest, yeah, this is a trapped chest. This trapped chest here will apply redstone to whatever it's sitting on. Thus, this hopper will not work while it's open. But when I close it, it'll start transferring fish. To further illustrate this point, I used another trapped chest, but with a redstone block. There we go. Nothing's going through until I destroy the block. There you go. More fishes. Okay, so what's going to happen here is the fish are going to go into this chest. This is another trapped chest. And it's going to go into this hopper, and this hopper is not powered, so it's going to perform its function. It's going to shove items into whatever it's pointing at. Currently it's pointing down into this hopper, but this hopper is being powered. So, in theory, this hopper here will store the items until you remove that block. And as you can see, they're going in just fine. This chest is not getting anything though, because that hopper was powered. This is a daylight sensor. It senses daylight. I'll go ahead and set it to maximum daylight. As you can see, it lights up all 15 blocks. And all of these are doors. The wooden door, the iron door, and the trap door. This is a 1.7 redstone tutorial though, so I cannot show you the 1.8 features right now. I'll have to do that in the next episode. You can operate wooden doors and trapdoors with your fist, but you cannot operate iron doors with your fist. It doesn't matter if they're powered or not, whether you can open the wooden ones with your fist, but the iron door has to have redstone power to operate. I'll go ahead and demonstrate both the daylight sensor and how to use redstone with these guys by setting it to the mid-afternoon. Here in just a bit, there you go. It already went down a bit. This redstone here is no longer powered, as proven by the particles. This lamp is still lit because that redstone is powering the one below it and the one beside it. The power is receding now because of the sun falling. and here in a bit, there we go, it closed, and we can't open it because, well, it's an iron door. If I go ahead and break this redstone to emulate the sun falling a little bit more, you'll see it closes, but you can still operate it with your hand. That is all of the redstone devices and all of the, what are they called? Sources. That's all of the redstone devices and sources from over here. What I did not show you, though, was the difference between stone and wood. I forgot to build this beforehand. You can push down a wooden pressure plate with an item, but you can't push down a stone pressure plate with an item. You have to have an entity on the stone pressure plate, an actual person. So, that's the difference between that. That is everything. In the next episode, I will be showing you how to build some very basic redstone contraptions. And by basic, I mean very basic. I'll do a different tutorial on logistic gates. It might be a series 2. I'm not sure. This is just supposed to be abbreviated. But anyways, that is my episode. I am finished with this for now. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me what I could do better next time. I hope to see you then. Goodbye.